Krissy Chin here. I use Kajabi to run and manage and scale a course and membership site that has now generated multi-million dollars. Now, Kajabi is for the non-techie person, someone that needs all of the tech associated with running a business, but doesn't have the knowledge skills to actually do things like custom code and all of the super techie stuff that's needed. It is so much more than just a digital course hosting platform. It has everything that you need to launch your business, grow your business, and scale your business to multi-six, seven, multi-seven figures like I have done. You can build and host your website on Kajabi. It can be your email marketing system. You can build landing pages, set up your funnels. You can host webinars, create your courses, manage your membership sites, take payments, offer payment plans. It literally has everything that you need to get started and to scale your business to the growth that you desire. Now, I'm going to walk you through Kajabi. We're going to dive in. I'm going to show you some behind the scenes. If you don't know me, I launched a course and membership site in 2017. I couldn't afford to hire a website developer, a coder, and so brought my sister on board. She had a good design eye, and so I said, I need help finding a platform that I can do all of this stuff on. And so she found Kajabi. She said, look, Krissy, this platform has everything. I think it has everything that we really need to take your vision, to put it online, and to build and scale this business as you see. It's really plug and play. So for someone who like me, who is not very intuitively techie, it was and has been amazing. And I realized very quickly that I could use it. And that was very empowering for me as an entrepreneur launching this new brand and business. I was able to take my vision that I had, the ideas that I had, if you're like me, there are many, and use Kajabi to its full capacity to bring it to life and to monetize it, which is one of the most important parts. So I like Kajabi so much that I decided when I launched my coaching business that I was going to use Kajabi as well. So now I run and manage two different businesses on the Kajabi platform. And I'm going to take you behind the scenes. I'm going to show you bits and pieces from GROworkspace, from Krissy Chin Coaching brand, which hosts courses, membership sites. I've even run a virtual summit through Kajabi, all on Kajabi. So I'll take you behind the scenes. I'm going to show you some of just the main aspects that you will want to know to help you make your decision on if Kajabi is right for you and your business. I'm going to show you a lot of different, but yet simple ways that you can get started on launching online. So if you want to get started with Kajabi, I have a free trial for you. You just click that link below this video and you can set up your very own account and get started for free. Once you do that, I have a gift for you. So be sure to check your email. I'm going to send that right over to you once your free account is set up. Full transparency, this is an affiliate link. So if you decide that you want to continue to use Kajabi for your business after the free trial, it will help this mama put some food on her table. And if you decide it's not for you, no hard feelings. Either way, I know you're going to get a ton of value out of this video and that it's going to help you launch and scale your business online using a one-stop shop platform, which is Kajabi. So let's dive in behind the scenes and I can show you in real time what it looks like and how to use it. First off, I want to show you just this design element of where you would make changes with your website and build your website. So underneath the website tab on the left-hand side under design, there's a lot of different things here. This is where your home, your website home is. You can customize your library, so how it looks on the inside when someone logs in. Your blog post, you can customize your blog section here. Thank you pages, your login. So when your students log into their library, you can modify what that looks like. A 404 page. So if they get an error, you can customize that. Static pages and your store. So here are some areas that you would use to design your website, manage your themes here, and so on and so forth. Now I want to dive into pages because with a business, you need landing pages. You need a way to collect emails, names, get people on your email list. You need pages to be able to sell your courses or your membership site. You need thank you pages. All of those are done in these standalone pages. So I've created a couple tests. I'll kind of walk you through that. Here's an example of a page that I created for an opt-in for a masterclass. So a little bit of information. I'm going to collect their name and their email, and then they get to opt in to my email list and receive this free masterclass. Here's another page that I've created in Kajabi. This is a sales page for my scalable podcast system mini course. So this has been created on Kajabi. So two very different purposes, both created in the landing pages aspect. So let's create a new page. Kajabi has different templates for you. So if you know you're creating a sales page, you can get started with their templates. You can see they have a lot more than just 3 thank you and confirmation pages, opt-in and lead capture pages. Let's go ahead and pick this template to get started with. So we're going to give it a test 13. That's my lucky number. So now the page has uploaded and there's a lot of different things that we can edit. Here is something, a logo. So it says edit. When I hover over it, I can click on it. It's going to open up on the left-hand side, show me where that image is, and I can upload a new file. So anything I want to change here, I just hover over it, I click on it, and it opens it up, and I'm able to delete it. So I deleted it, it removed it, was showing me real time how that works. So you can customize this, you can change the background picture. I just clicked on this picture, and then on the left-hand side, you can see the image. I can swap that out for something that's maybe a little bit more on brand. The button, I can change the button, what it says. I can change that. So now it says join now. You would add the URL wherever you want to send them to once they hit that button. So if I click back and back again, we're going to see hero and the form and text. So this is my hero section and this is my form and text section. If I want to add another section, let's say I want to add a video, I can just add a section. I can do a embed video. It's going to pop this up. It'll let me preview it and then I can add it. And now I can go edit my video. So I could embed a video in here. There's some other options to where you could just add a video and not actually embed a video. So again, that's just found right here, video, can add it, edit the video, upload a video right here to be able to do that. You can also move these around. So if I just click on these little lines here, you can see I'm moving the video. Maybe I want it to be the very first thing that's seen. Maybe I want it to be the second thing. So you can add different sections and then move them around using those 3 lines. This is also where you can access your blog. So I don't actually have a blog. I have a podcast. So I utilize the blog for my podcast. Each blog post is actually a podcast episode, my show notes. So that's what I utilize for that, but you could certainly do a blog here. Then you can check out some analytics here. During your free trial, you can definitely play around with this and see what's in here. Let's take a look at products. Kajabi just updated their product sections. Let's dive into the product section. This is a major part of Kajabi because this is where you're going to build your course or the information you're releasing for your membership site. So they just gave products a facelift, added new features, which is really exciting. For this business, we have over 240 products, which is a lot of products. So we're loving this new search feature that you can use to search for a product, pull it right to the top and access it, as opposed to having to scroll down through 240 products. Now, likely you're not going to have that many. You're going to start with 1, grow that to 2, 3, and so on. But it is a cool feature. You can also sort it by newest, oldest, recently updated, most members, least members, alphabetical, or library order, which is how your students see your products inside their library. You can sort how they see them with this library sorting feature. So they put it in a list here. And so if someone had access to every single one of these products, this is the order that they would see them in. Otherwise, you can just drag it and move it down and change it very simply right there. So let's take a look at a new product Kajabi offers some templates, just like other things, landing pages and so on, for you. If you want just a blank canvas to get started with yourself, you can choose the blank one. If you know you're going to be creating a mini course, you can create that online course, drip course, membership. So create a centralized hub for your members to return to and consume content. Coaching program. Here's one designed by Brennan Burchard. And then community. This is kind of like a Facebook group where you can put posts, upload videos, people can comment. So this is your community aspect, which is held inside a product. So let's just dive into a mini course and take a look. So you'll create a title for it. You can change that, add a description and a thumbnail that will represent your course. We're just going to leave it as is. We can always modify that later. Now that our product has been uploaded, we can edit those details, the title, the thumbnail, and the description right here under Edit Details. If you want to customize the look of your course, you will go into Customize, and it's going to default to the Premier product. We can go up to the top corner, pick a theme. And this is going to show us different themes. So you can have the same content in your course, but based on what theme you have, it will give a different experience to the user based on how they're looking at it. So this is something you can explore during your free trial based on the type of content that you provide, which theme makes the most sense visually, and how they move through that. So this was the Premier theme, which is what it defaulted to. So this is what they would see when they log in. They can see how many lessons they've completed, resume the course, all of the categories. Then once they're inside a category, this is what it looks like. Here's the individual posts or lessons. You can put yourself as the instructor. And then inside a lesson, which Kajabi calls it a post, the video is at the top, content underneath, and then comments would be here. And then the next lesson is on this right-hand side. They can move through it or just click complete and go to the next lesson. Whereas if we take a look at momentum theme, it looks a little bit different. Here on the left-hand side is where the navigation is instead of on that right-hand side. So they're going to see that this is going to stay stationary no matter which page you're on, dashboard, modules, or announcements. This will stay open on the left-hand side, which can make navigation a little bit easier for someone. So this might be your preferred method. It's going to tell you how much is completed, how many hours of video there. And then this is inside a specific lesson. So picture, video, downloads are just below. They can complete a lesson. The content here, comments underneath. So it's just a different view. So we're going to select this one. I want to change it to momentum theme. We have all of our products using the same theme so that someone doesn't have to learn a new navigation. They get very familiar with, okay, everything's on the left-hand side. So I'm just going to select activate to activate that momentum theme. And now that one's live. I'm going to go back to mini course and I'm going to go into customize and go into, I should have just done this the first time, go into that momentum theme. And then this is where you can customize more. You can change the colors, add some more branding here. If you want to promote another course or product, you can do that here. So here's where you would modify all of that. Do not forget in your settings to change that favicon or your favicon so that when they open up your course, the little Kajabi symbol isn't there and they actually see you're branded. That's the main thing that I see people miss all the time on landing pages and on their courses. But then it's gonna show you all the different things that you can change in the settings there. And then we get to actually editing the content within. So like I mentioned, Kajabi is going to set up this template for you. Here's the course contents. They are recommending a welcome lesson or a welcome post, lesson 1, 2, 3, and then what happens next, right? So this is a mini course. If you wanted to add content, you can do that through this button. Maybe you want to add a new category. Maybe your mini course does have a module 1, 2, and 3. So you can create that, add a description, add an image. And so now there's 2 categories and you can add like I said, they call it a post. I refer to it as a lesson in my courses. So there's 2 categories now and multiple lessons. Okay. So then you can just go in and you can modify. You can change the category that it's in. Once you have multiple, you can add your content here. You can do different formatting things, bullets, numbers, add images, hyperlink. You can expand to see it in a larger format, which can be helpful. Then media, remember at the top, it showed the media, none, video, audio, or you can give an assessment. This would be like a quiz or a test. Let's say your course was going to give a certification for something. After each module, you might want to have an assessment to see what progress they've made on the knowledge that they've consumed. You can create an assessment, which is cool. The video, once you select a file and upload a new file, you'll have the ability to upload an SRT file, and that's how you upload closed captioning. So very simple. A thumbnail for your lesson, and then the comments, you can make them visible, hidden, or locked. Here's where you add a file. So you're just going to drag your file into there. And automations. So if you wanted to set up an automation once this post was complete or the lesson was complete, then did you want something to happen? Do you want to register them for something, add a tag, send an email, make a coupon available? Maybe the very last lesson, you want to make a coupon available for that next thing you're promoting under the what's next. So a couple different options there. So let's save this. Then we have a couple more things over here. Manage the comments. You can send out an announcement. If they have the Kajabi app, then your announcement could get pushed to their phone through a notification and an email will be sent. You can view the progress of your students on this course and you can clone it. Some of the plans have access to cloning. This is valuable for us because we have multiple products we create, have to clone it. We want all the bare bones there, the images, the lessons we create. We just want to change some content inside the lessons for a different market that we provide content for. So that cloning aspect is really valuable to us. You can also change this content to drip out or lock the content. So maybe you don't want module 1 to be accessed until they've completed the very last post or lesson. So we will, let's go back. So module 1, we will lock it and then it will say, hey, when do you want to unlock it? Well, when they complete this, so what happens next? Then we want them to unlock it. So we've made that this one is locked and they cannot see it until they hit complete on this lesson. And then this one will be unlocked for them. I've added a few more modules and lessons to show you what this will look like when you lock it. So let's preview this. And you can see module 1 is locked. They won't be able to see module 1 until they complete this lesson. So now the lesson is completed. If we refresh it, now they're able to see lesson 1, whereas module 2 was completely unlocked and they were able to see that right away. So that's how that locking works, which is a pretty cool feature. Then we can create an offer. And so we don't have an offer associated with this. So once we have a product, we have to create an offer so that we can sell it. And so then you click add a new offer and it will actually open up offers under sales. So under sales, this is where you create an offer so you can sell your product. So let's create a new offer. Let's do test offer 13. There is a product connected to this. It's a business training, but maybe I don't want to offer any product. I can delete that and I can actually have them get this offer and no product is attached to their account. Maybe I'm just selling individualized, personalized coaching sessions. And then I can add $100 there. Or if I do want to attach a program or a product, I can do that. And so we'll save that. If you want to modify any of your products, you can add more products. Maybe I want to add a second product to it. And so when they purchase this offer, they're going to get 2 products. So you can add multiple or you can delete them all. You can add a description, an internal title. This is very helpful so that you know maybe it's a product with bonuses. So you've offered 3 different products that you have because it's the initial product and then 2 bonus products that you've created. So you can indicate that in your internal title. That's something they won't see. You can add an upsell. So if you offer them something and then there's the next perfect thing, you can add an upsell to this offer. You can add a cart abandon email. Definitely recommend doing this so that if they put it in their cart, they don't purchase, they'll get an email to their inbox saying, hey, you didn't purchase that. You can add an automation here. So once they purchase, then have something happen. Maybe it opts them in to an email sequence. So subscribe them to an email sequence so they can get their onboarding email sequence. You can set it to draft. You can edit the pricing, add an image to your offer here. You can grant access at a specific date. So if you want to launch something for the new year and you want people to be able to purchase in December, but you don't want them to get access till January 1st when you're getting started with everyone, you can change that date here. Then you can restrict access for a specific amount of time. When I hosted my virtual summit, after the fact, I allowed people to purchase the virtual summit at a low price for just 30 days access. So I can say, all right, 30 days. Once that 30 days is done, the system's going to automatically revoke access to this offer, or what was included in this offer. And then you can also have these other things. If you want to, doing an affiliate commission, sending them to a thank you page. If you need to connect to ConvertKit, then you can do that here. I just use the Kajabi email. So that's the offers. You can edit the checkout page. So this is what they will see when they're checking out. Modify the banner, change the title. Maybe you don't want it to be called that, and you just want it to be test offer. Add some of this information. You can pick an image for your banner here. You can edit these things. Maybe you want to have them set up a username and a password. So let's go back and we can do extra contact info, name and password. You'll see it populate over here. So you can modify this. Definitely service agreement required, either doing a custom agreement. So saving that, and that will populate down here. They have to click that after they complete their purchase. So different things that you can do for your checkout page. This is what they'll see when they're going to enter their information, their credit card, and so on and so forth. It integrates with Stripe and PayPal. So you can integrate both of those payment platforms into your system. And then you can get the link for this offer here. A couple more things if you want to clone the offer and then modify. This would be great for if you have a product, one without bonuses, one with bonuses. You could clone that initial one. It will put all the information in, and then you can just add the information for the bonuses that you're adding on. So that can be valuable as well. If you click on edit price, you can actually add a payment plan. So you can choose a one-time payment, multiple payments, or this is where you would pick the reoccurring subscription. Of course, free is an option as well. You can create coupons to give discounts, great for running a sale, and various things there. They have an affiliate program, so you can do affiliates straight through Kajabi with the option to download a report that will allow you to upload a mass payout using PayPal. So it leverages PayPal. We won't get into that. All right, now we're going to go into marketing. One of my favorite places to be. I love email marketing. So we can create a single email that we create and send out right away, or we can schedule it to go out at a future date, or we can create sequences. So they call it a broadcast, which is one time, or an email sequence. So if you're creating a funnel, we've talked about how you can add an automation once they have opted in or once they have purchased this, subscribe them to an email sequence. And so you can create that sequence here. Let's just start a broadcast. You can pick a template. So if you want to announce an event is happening, you would create an event in the event section here on the left-hand side. Maybe it's a webinar event. So you'll name that event, schedule that event, and then you'll come into this template. Maybe this one makes sense for what you're doing. Then you can decide who you want to send this email broadcast to. Do you want it to go to all of the people on your email list? Do you want to segment your list? You can set up custom segments if there are groups that you are always emailing. You can filter based on a ton of different things. I have another video on list segmentation. So you would just select, has completed any of this. I don't even have assessments. So anyway, you would save and continue. Let's just save it. It's going to go to everyone. You can have an internal title. So making sure this is very clear so you can see what is this email about. So the more detailed, the better, in my opinion. A subject line, something catchy. It's going to give you tips. If you're using too much caps, if it's too long, it's going to tell you like, hey, we recommend you do it smaller. Preview text, so what they see under the subject, and then launch the email editor. And so then this is where you can just, like everything else, you click in, you edit the image, change the text here. Maybe you want to change the color of the button. You want to change what it says. You want to add a different URL. Let's go back. And again, here you can move these around. Maybe I want the date and the time of the event here, and then the announcement. Maybe I want the countdown timer. I haven't selected an event, so it's not showing a countdown timer, but maybe I want that really actually at the top of the page. And so I move that here. So it's easy to just drag it around. I can add another section. I can add a divider, add a video, another button. So this is where you're going to pick those options to customize your email. Let's dive into pipelines. Let's select a new pipeline. And I want to show you the Zoom webinar. This is an example. Again, Kajabi is big on templates. So they want to set you up for success and give you some different options. If you're doing a product launch, here's a great offer value, offer pipeline, very coaching campaign, but let's do a webinar so that you can see a pipeline. So the pipeline is going to keep your information very organized. It's going to, when you're using one of these templates, it's going to actually create these resources for you, and then you just go in and modify. So it's going to put a registration page in your pipeline. It's telling you you're going to need a confirmation page. Then you're going to need an email sequence with 4 emails that leads to the event, your webinar event, right? Your Zoom webinar. Then after your event, you're going to have 5 emails. Hey, here's the replay. Oh, act fast. All of these educational emails to a sales page, to a checkout page. So the webinar is going to pitch something. We're going to need a sales page and a checkout. So it's just telling you what you're going to need, and you can create this pipeline. Once it's created, you can click right into registration. It's going to open up that landing page for you, and you can edit that landing page right there. One thing to note, if you create a pipeline, a blank one, and you pull in existing pages from under website and pages where I showed you before, your landing pages, you'll only be able to view that in your pipeline. Okay, so I made the mistake of creating a page, putting in a pipeline, and then I would go to website, look under pages, and I was like, it's gone, I lost it. It wasn't lost. It was now just in the pipeline for organizational purposes. So just keep note of that. But the automations, again, just another place where you can create automations. When this happens, then this happens. Events, this is where you create your event. So if you're going to add a webinar event, or if you're going to add a sale, you can create the event for the sale. You would create the event when the sale ends, so that the countdown timer is going till when it ends. If you're doing a webinar event, you would want the time to be when the webinar launches. Then there's forms. This is what you create to connect to an opt-in page. So when you want someone to enter their name and their email, you're going to have to create a form in order for them to do that. So up in the corner, you'll create a new form. And then here, internal title. So what is this form going to be? Opt-in for XYZ freebie or PDF or the webinar. What do you want to collect? Their name and their email. Less things to collect, the better. You can add an automation here. So when they opt in to this form, then what happens? Are you granting them an offer? Are you adding a tag? Are you sending them an email with their downloadable? What are you doing here? And then you can also collect these, send a notification to your team, contact a third party. So if you're integrating MailChimp or ConvertKit, you can do that here. Send them to a custom thank you page. So those options are right in here. Then last but not least, this is the people section, one of my favorite sections. We can filter. So if we want to just look at the people who owns any of these products, we can filter by that. A business training, we can apply it. It'll go from 34,000 to 10,000 or almost 11,000 people. So if we want to do something for all the people that have access to this is a new feature. I can click this and select all of those people, and then I can do an action. I can grant an offer. I can revoke an offer. I can subscribe them to an email sequence. Maybe I want to now add an email sequence, or I want to unsubscribe them from that. So there's all these different things that you can do. This is also where we can just look up someone's account and we can get some different information on them. We can see if they're subscribed to the emailing, when they joined, when their last activity was. And so if we click into my account, we can edit the details here, help them change their login. We can send a password and you can grant offers, do various things here. We can again see the lifespan, see how many purchases, the type of revenue that they have spent with their business through Kajabi. You can see what access they have to what products they have. You can add notes, great for the support team to add a note into someone's account if needed. Tags, we can view all the tags. So these are all the tags that are on my name. You can select a new tag if you need to manually add a tag. So lots of different things and options here for people, and that they join your list when they opt in to one of your landing pages. You can also add a contact. You can import a CSV file or a single contact. So if you have an email list from somewhere else, you can import that into your Kajabi. So that is the quick and dirty of how to use Kajabi to build your business online, to grow your business online, to scale your business online. So if you're a coach, if you're a course creator or want to create courses, have a membership site, then Kajabi really is your one-stop shop platform to build and launch your business. And if you already have a business and you're using a lot of different integrated platforms, then you could switch everything over to Kajabi and just use the one platform, or you could use almost everything and maybe just integrate your email system because maybe you're using and loving something else right now, or you have a WordPress website and you want to use that website, but have everything else be on Kajabi. So lots of different options here. If you are someone who wants to simplify your process, work more efficiently in your business so you can work less and earn and enjoy more, Kajabi is definitely an amazing platform to use for your business. They are continuously making updates and improving their features, and they've never raised my price when they add new features to their platform. So I assume they wouldn't do the same for you. Over time, the price has increased, but they never increased my price from when I locked it in, which is great. So if you are using Kajabi, leave a comment below. Tell me what your favorite feature is and how that has positively impacted your business. If you're not yet using Kajabi, share with me in the comments what type of business you're planning to launch or move over to Kajabi. Is it courses? Is it memberships? What is it? And of course, if you have any questions, leave those in the comments below. I would love to have you use my link if you're going to set up your free trial with Kajabi. You can access that below this video. Again, you'll get that gift in your email, so don't forget to check that out. And if you want more videos and tutorials on how to use Kajabi to build, grow, and scale your business, then you can search Krissy Chin Kajabi on YouTube. Can't wait to see where this journey takes you and see how your business grows and scales over time.